Now we are ready to write our first code in Java. Before we write our code, we need to understand some basic concepts. In Java code, we have something that's called a package. And the package is like a folder that consists of a group of classes. So now we have two important definitions, the package and the class. The classes of our code are inside the packages. Each Java program contains at least one class, so you cannot have a Java program that you can run unless it has at least one class. Each code in Java must be included inside a class. So if you are going to write a code, this code must be written inside a class. Each program in Java should include only one main method. So the methods are like functions that perform some operations on your code. We must have only one main method. This main method is considered as the entry point. This is the first line that will be executed in our code. But you can have more than one package. You can have more than one class inside your code. You can also have more than one method inside your code, but only one main method. So we have packages. Inside packages, we have classes. Each class consists of code, and in this code, we have variables, data, and we have methods. One of them is the main method. This is very important, okay? Because when I learned Java first, in the past, I didn't understand those concepts at the beginning. And this made me struggle a lot to understand which comes first, okay? Do we create a package and put a class inside it, or do we create a class, or what is an object? So for example, we say Java is object oriented. What is object and what is a method? All of this will come later, but now I need you to understand the difference between package, class, and method. So let's open IntelliJ and write our first code. So I'm going to open my software now, my IDE. The first thing is to open a new project. So I'll click on File, New Project. This project, it is based on the OpenJDK of Java. It is a Java project, not a Maven project or Android or Kotlin. Then I'll click on Next. I don't want to create the project from template. I'll click on Next, and I will call this project, for example, Java First Project. So I will open this project in this window. So like you see, my project is empty, Java First Project. We have here the source. I need first to create a package, like we said. So I'll right click on source, new package. And I will call it part 1. Okay, this is an empty package. Then I will create a class, like we said, new Java class. So I will call it, for example, hello world, okay, or hello tester, for example, okay. So the first letter should be capital. This is better. And if your class name consists of two words like this, so the first letter of the second word also is capital. So let's create the class. So here, like you see, this class is inside package part 1, and this is public class hello tester. So like we said, my code can consist of more than one class. So like we see here, we have a warning. So if we perform static analysis, he says that class hello tester is never used. We didn't use this class. So I need this class to include the main method, like we said. The main method, we should have only one main method inside our code. So in order to create my main method, I will create it inside the class. I will say public static void main. So this is the way that I create the main method. And then I say string arguments, okay, like this. Then open a curly bracket and press enter. And I can write my main method, or the functions or methods that will be executed in this main method inside this main method. And like you see, all my code is inside a class, which is here hello tester. So in the first program, we will print something on the screen for the user so that he can see. So in order to print something on the screen in Java, we say system, and the S is capital, dot out dot print, and then we say hello tester. Okay, and at the end of this line we add a semicolon. So now we can save, okay, and then we can run this code. So I will try to run this code. If I right click, like you see, there is no run button. This is because I forgot to add brackets around this, like this. So now I can run this code. So here we have one warning. Let's see it. He says C style array declaration of parameters arguments. That's because in the past I was used to use C programming. So in Java, this is an array. We will explain the array later. It's better to come here. Okay, the code can run with this warning. You don't have to remove it, but it is better to remove warnings from your code. But if you have an error like this, so for example, if we do this, you see an error. In this case, this code cannot be run. You must solve this error. But the warning, like the previous one, you don't have to solve it. So now I can run my code, right click, run hello tester. So like you see, he says hello tester. So what if I need to print two statements? Okay, so here I can copy this, add it here, and I will say welcome to the bootcamp. So hello tester, welcome to the bootcamp, and let's run. So like you see, hello tester, welcome to the bootcamp, but the two sentences are next to each other, even there is no space between them. Why? Because this statement print, it orders the program to print this word hello tester and then stops at the end of it. But I want to print each statement in a separate line. So in this case, I will use print line or print ln. So this means print this statement in a new line. So if I run it, like you see, hello tester, welcome to the bootcamp.